Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Harry and Barry. I am Harry Hicklerson,
And I am Barry Biddleton.
and we are Harry and Barry, your weekly podcast that goes out in the field and researches questions that our listeners send in.
So what is today's question, Harry?
Well, today's topic was sent in by a lady from Oklahoma, and it reads, Dear Harry and Barry, I was talking with my son about his first year in college to see how he was doing, and he told me that it was a rude awakening, and that he felt like he was not prepared for the things college classes threw at him. As a high school principal, this really hit home. My question for your podcast is, does high school prepare its students for college? Sincerely, Linda. That is a great question, Linda. Thank you.
So, what do you think, Harry? Does high school prepare you for college?
No, Barry, it does not. The American College Test, commonly known as the ACT, tests things students should have learned while they were in high school to see how well the student is prepared for college. According to a study done by the ACT, only 22% of 1.2 million high school graduates that took the ACT were college ready in English, math, and science. That's over 1 million students that are not ready for college in at least one of these areas of study.
Wow, those are some staggering statistics, Harry.
Yes, they are, Barry. And an article written by Mary McLean for USA Today states that 35% of students entering college will drop out in their first year. This backs up the study by the ACT. First-year students drop out because they are not ready for what college throws at them. This is because high school does not fully prepare students for college. If high school was preparing its students for college, then more than a measly 22% of high school graduates would be deemed college ready by the ACT. And fewer students would drop out during their first year as well.
Well, these stats are very compelling. They don't tell the full story. So we brought on Alex Brook, a 2014 high school graduate in his first year of college. Welcome, Alex. Thank you for joining us here on the show.
It's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Well, let's jump right in. So tell us, Alex, do you feel like high school prepared you for college?
Initially, yes I did. Coming out of high school, I felt extremely prepared for college. I thought I could easily handle college class. But my confidence ended rather quickly once I started college. My first exam in college came around and I was shocked. I realized I was actually not prepared and actually did not know a lot of which I was expected to know from high school. I constantly felt like I was lost or behind in class because I was lacking in areas the professor had expected us to know. I had to use tutoring classes to catch back up and learn what I should have while I was in high school. So to answer your question, no, I do not feel like high school prepared me for college.
Is there anything in particular you feel like high school did to leave you unprepared for college?
Yes, I do. Much of the knowledge college classes expect me to know were not covered in my high school, or were not covered as extensively as college requires.
Thank you, Alex. Is there anything else you would like to say to our audience?
Not particularly.
Well, it was great having you on the show. I wish you well in your college endeavors.
Thanks for having me, y'all. I hope I helped.
You did, Alex. Have a nice day. Alex is not the only one feeling unprepared for college. We sent a survey out to 100 college freshmen who had just graduated high school, and 74 of them said they did not feel like high school had prepared them for college. Barry, the recurring theme I keep seeing as we look into this matter is that students feel like they are not prepared for college coming out of high school.
I agree, and it's hurting these kids going into college. High school is the foundation for college, and right now, that foundation is not very stable. What do you think should be done, Harry?
Well, Barry, the first step to solving a problem is realizing there is a problem. High school teachers are the people educating the students. So we sent a survey to 100 high school teachers. All 100 teachers reported back that they felt like they were preparing their students for college adequately. Teachers think they are preparing their students for college, while students are not feeling prepared. So the first step to solving this problem is showing the teachers that students do not feel prepared and build on that.
I think that is a good start, but there needs to be more done.
I agree. What do you propose should be done, Barry?
High school teachers need to know what colleges expect its coming freshmen to know. A committee should be started that gathers what colleges across the nation expect students to know coming out of high school. This information will be compiled and given to high school teachers so they better know what they need to key in on and allow them to to better prepare the students for college.
That sounds terrific, Barry. And to make sure teachers are doing this well, I suggest that high schools should hire one person that knows what colleges expect to be learned in high school. This person's sole purpose is to oversee teachers and make sure they are teaching this information as it should be.
But that is another employee, Harry, with another salary. Is it really needed?
Like you said, high school is the foundation for college. High schools need someone to check if the foundation is being laid properly. It is only fair to the students to be receiving the information they need to succeed in college, and this overseer would help ensure that.
There you have it, listeners. High school does not prepare its students for college. A sad fact, but with awareness of the issue and some work put in by high school teachers to prepare their students better. It's an issue that can be easily fixed.
That's all the time we have for today. We are Harry and Barry. Thanks for listening.